and Shai Almog.
Thank you. I'm Shai Almog from CodenameOne, for those of you who don't know me. That's my partner, Chen, right there. And as you can see, we've been getting lots of attention recently from lots of relatively important guys. And the reason for that is that we're building a cross-platform solution that allows Java developers to build native applications on all platforms, or as we like to call it, a mobile cross-platform that doesn't suck. Because usually cross-platform does suck, and that apparently resonated quite a bit with not just news organizations, but everyone else. Developers have downloaded us at relatively large numbers for something that came out 6 months ago publicly. And not just that, they've actually managed to build applications in a relatively short amount of time, which is difficult because it's a new platform that you have to learn and have to start working with. So what is so unique about that? I mean, we've heard about hundreds of cross-platform solutions, so why am I claiming that we don't have any competition, which we don't? Well, simple. We're Java-based. No one else is doing it in Java. Some people have the JavaScript-based solution, which is HTML5, which, no. And Java is a really, really popular programming language if you're not a programmer. 10 million developers coding it every single day, not just, 10 million who know it. And it's a really, really popular environment, and we integrate directly with it very easily for Java developers. We're the only guys that do that. There is no solution other than us for Java developers that actually can be used today for all the devices. Now, people ask me how's the performance because they're used to HTML5 and stuff like that, where performance is, let's admit it, shit. Our performance, I don't even compare it to HTML5 because, comparing to HTML5 is like comparing ourselves to shit, and I don't want to do that. We're faster than native. We're faster than Objective-C. 3 times faster by independent benchmarks, not our own. And that's not so hard because Objective-C is much slower than C, and we actually translate our code to actual native C code when running on iOS. We translate it to native Dalvik when running on Android. And so on Android specifically, we get equivalent performance to the native. And the trick to doing that is that we use our cloud server to build the native applications. Now, that doesn't sound like an advantage to begin with, but if you think about it, you need a Mac to build for iPhone. You need a Windows machine to build to Windows Phone 7, and the complexity of building and signing for every one of these platforms is very big. We solve that. We allow you to build on Linux, if you choose to do so, on Windows or on Mac or anything, and have it work on all of these platforms directly right onto your device. We're open source, we're free, and like I said, we run on all devices. We're the most portable solution. We're more portable than HTML5, again, comparing myself to that, but in portability it's not as bad as in performance. Over there, we can actually get to any device out there. So let me start by actually showing you something rather than, telling you. And obviously showing is always better than telling, but I need to use my pinky because I expected a Madonna microphone. So you'll have to excuse me getting a bit, or disconnecting stuff or whatever. Now I'm showing you a developer demo, which sucks, but showing you a development environment takes longer. Now I don't have the same amount of time that I had, say, in Java 1 or anything like that. But just a really quick thing about what we can do here in terms of functionality. But let's go a bit further than, just a few animations and everything. We can actually integrate with all native functionality that there is. Chen? So, for instance, let's show a picture of our lovely judges here. Hello. And now let's show it to you running on the devices. Chen? Oh, I can't see it. No. Come again. See, that's the problem. Is it 10? Oh. See, that's the problem with the live demo.
Try the other cable.
There is another cable?
No, it's working.
Usually if it doesn't work that way, you have to disconnect this and reconnect.
Keep it on.
Oh, that's the coolest part of the demo.
Yeah, wait a little. You must wait.
Here we go. So, okay. Sorry. Okay, so as you can see, that's the exact same demo. That's a meta demo right here running within the other demo. On Android, it looks completely different when it's running on Android. It looks different when it's running on other devices. I'll show you the ability of other devices we have here. We have a Blackberry, we have an iPhone, we have Android 2.6, which looks completely different. And I'm afraid that because we're late, you're going to have to stop at our booth. If you don't believe us, we have a booth here. You can actually touch the devices and see that it actually works. So,
Codename One.